Howdy, Stu Chubbuck here. So, yeah, we got our first snow. I just thought that I would try and get a quick update out there. I apologize, my truck is running in the background there. I just had to unhook the camper because I have an appointment. This is Monday. A lot of you may not know. So this has been just a really bad year. I've been really busy with my work. Some of you may or may not know, I'm a business owner. I have a gunsmith shop, and I've been super busy this year with work. And I don't know, maybe you've seen in some previous videos from where I had built a new shop. I had a topsoil pile sitting right out here for a few years. I finally got all that smoothed out, and I spread it over here in like I have some garden boxes. Our soil here is not good, so we have been adding garden boxes, and so I took my topsoil and spread it all around, which when we filled our garden boxes, I did use some of that, and I was really distraught about that. Here I had for 2 years I had watched metal detecting videos on YouTube. My first real metal detector was a Garrett AT Pro, and when I first got that, brought it home, put the batteries in it, and I had come out and swung around that topsoil pile, the pile of topsoil, because I was supposed to be working, but it was driving me crazy having a new metal detector that I hadn't tried out yet. My very first find ever was a silver spoon in that pile of topsoil, and I thought, oh, that was easy, I'll just do that every time. And well, since then, yeah, I've learned better. My house was built in 1900, so not super old. But I had also found in the topsoil, I had found iron horse tack buckles and things like that, along with old pieces of glass. Now, when I was spreading the topsoil, I found a neck from an old cork top bottle, and which I jumped off the tractor and picked it up and kept going. I seen another piece. It was a whole bottle, and I haven't even cleaned it up yet, and so I'll get pictures of that. But yeah, so update, this was a bad year. It was a bad year for us as a family. Elderly parents or in-laws in my case, and cancer is always a bad thing. And you know, all you prayer warriors out there, continue your prayers, and please think of us. And We just recently moved my mother-in-law out of her home, and it's just one of those things that you can only do so much. As for all in all, I mean, we're all pretty healthy. I've struggled with my knee in the past month. I did something to it. I'm not sure. I've got an appointment coming up next week, actually, to get that checked out. I'm not sure if I tore something, and an old back injury that bothered me throughout the summer. And the year that we had, super dry and too dry to dig yards, but yeah, I'm kind of all over the place this morning, ADHD. But when I found that bottle, my first thought was, oh, there was an old bottle dump like behind the house where now the shop is sitting. But then I got to thinking that where the shop sits, they had an excavator in here, because there used to be one of them was like, I don't know, a 5-foot diameter tree. Anyway, 5-foot diameter. And so they dug the whole area out quite deep. So if there was actually a bottle dump under there, I'm sure we would have found more than that. So who knows, maybe it was an outhouse and somebody had their medicine bottles, a couple of medicine bottles sitting out in there. I have no idea. But the bottle was really cool, and it predated the house. You know, the house was built in 1900. I'm sure that they would have had stuff that they brought with them. Yeah, the bottle, I don't know. I'm recalling maybe like 1891. It was an embossed bottle, and I will get pictures of that. But quick update. I did have some hunts. It was very difficult for me to get out and do any hunting. Keep switching hands because my fingers are freezing. The hunts that I had this year, probably the best permission that I had. I made it out for a few hours one day, and because of a family feud, nobody was allowed back out there. But really, it wasn't a good summer. Not a lot of good hunts. What few that I was able to get, but I've been so busy with work, I haven't had time to edit videos. But I'm gonna get this out there. It's been quite some time since I've posted anything at all, and I know that people get curious and wonder what's happened, and I've had some people reach out and ask questions, but just thought I would get something out there and post that. And there is a few out there, but they're very sparse and not any super great hunts. Certainly nothing to get me through the winter, for sure. And it looks like winter is here. I don't know, for our area, I feel like it's a little early, but this has been a strange year weather-wise, with a drought and yeah, really kind of an odd year. But yeah, in the meantime, I've got plenty of firewood to keep me busy in my spare time. Like I said earlier, my my business is crazy busy, and which I've never put anything out there on a video or anything. I may start going through and posting some other stuff. Hoosier Metal Detecting has a Facebook page, and have had for a while. Maybe some of my viewers don't know that. And if you're interested, I do have a gunsmithing page, and I'm terrible with posting stuff on social media, but I'm trying to get better. I thought of that recently as I was posting some stuff that I've been working on. But yeah, if you're interested, the Facebook pages, which is the Hoosier Metal Detecting, and then which I'm Stu Chubbuck, and my other business page is Chubbuck's Gunsmithing LLC. If you're interested, you can kind of keep an eye on what's going on, and I'll try to do better about posting stuff. But when it comes to being short on videos for YouTube, I may just be posting stuff on Facebook. I do have Instagram. I'm not good with doing all that. I have put some pictures out there. But anyway, yeah, just keep the family in your prayers, and hope to see you soon. Take care. God bless.